It does suck not having Margaret here. I probably would have switched Jujin out for Margaret. We could have used Snipe. I think Snipe would have done a good amount of damage here. It would have helped a lot more than Jujin right now. But the game literally wouldn't let me take out Jujin, so that's annoying. And Alice is our healer, so I feel like she's kind of necessary. You might as well go for a Blessed Light, because like you don't need heals. This at least does some damage. Yeah. Margaret would have been doing better with her Snipe instead of Jujin. Oh, this heals everything but petrification. I'm mixed when it comes to party members that are forced. Well, Jujin kind of needs to be here, so it makes sense. Daehuai has connections to Jujin. The cutscenes that play, they want Jujin here. That's why Jujin needs to be here. I'm just saying how I would have rather used Margaret. But it makes sense why Jujin needs to be here. Like, this relates more to him than Margaret. Or Alice. Like, Daehuai is related to Jujin, so... It's really, like... It makes perfect sense why you need to use Jujin. But I'm just saying I would rather use Margaret. I mean, this is going fine, but, you know. Help. It's like in Final Fantasy IX, where you have to use, like, Garnet at certain times, or Vivi at certain times, or in 7 where you have to use the certain characters at times because the story relates to them. Basically. There's normally a reason for it. Just have some MP. Oh, I probably should have given Alice SP, actually. I didn't realize. Alice. Please don't heal the boss if you go berserk. Please, I'm begging you. Okay, no, you have to give Alice SP. If Alice gets berserked and heals the boss, I will be upset. Okay. All is fine with the world. Yuri a heal? Even though he doesn't really need it, but your attacks aren't good anyway. Here. Life sucker. Swore off, right? Do it again. Can I disembody and still have the attack up? I think that will still work like that, I hope. I don't think it's really worth it because I love this fire fusion. No, Alice! Okay. This is where a Soul of Benediction is gonna come in handy. Perfect. Let's go. Crimson Flame? I'm made of fire. Yo, that is sick. Sick dragon head. Yeah, didn't think that would kill me. This boss isn't too bad. The hardest bosses in Shadow Hearts are the ones that like restrict you. Like we had the Temple Ruins, all those trials were like no items, no skills. Those were hard because of the restrictions they put on your party and stuff. And then there were also some that were like, oh, you can't use magic, so you gotta like spam attacks, basically. Not to say there are no hard bosses in Shadow Hearts, but a mass majority of the bosses that are like really hard are normally due to some restriction they put on you. But like I said, the difficulty in this game is like really balanced. Not too easy, not too hard. You getting low? I can't really tell. You haven't done like a little animation to show me as such. Oh. Just hoping for a perfect. I would have done like 10 more with the perfect. Please die. $109. Okay, you're kind of kneeling down. I think that means you're getting low. Okay, here's an idea. Oh, you need SP. New plan, give you SP. I think just a pure leaf will do, though. Now, I think... Nah, just keep wailing on him. I have a feeling he's almost dead. I'm just gonna switch fusions, but I feel like there's no point. I feel like he's getting so low. Sir, please die. This move again, it's so awesome looking. Mostly for the dragon head. Ow. Silence? I mean, good thing I'm not using magic. Okay. That's me being bad. I hate to think that you might have died if I got that combo off. I mean, there's not really a way to prove that, but most likely. I just need Zhuzhen or Yuri to get a turn before Alice, and then we won't get Berserk on her. Like I said, Alice is the... Well, I don't even need to say it. It's pretty obvious. Alice is the worst one to get Berserked, because she has Cure. And she will just heal the boss. We had it happen once. So... I think Zhuzhen will get the go before Alice. I hope, at least. We'll just die. Oh, still alive. Zhuzhen, please. Thank you. Zhuzhen might die as a result. Or maybe he won't. Maybe Alice will get the go next. But, you know, I think this is worth. You do not want Alice to get berserked. Like, at all. That was close. Okay, we're fine. Yuri kind of needs it too, but I think Zhuzhen needs it more. You have a lot of HP, Daehuai. I guess becoming a god, like, stacks your HP to an insane degree. But, I have a feeling you're almost dead. Dude, he's still kicking. He's still kicking. Okay, that's fine. As long as it's not Alice. like 7 of these. Start popping these out. Yeah, I mean, like, on the one hand, I guess having Zhuzhen here is good for extra healing, but I would have rather used Margaret. I would have made that trade-off. Having Zhuzhen here isn't completely worthless. Extra heals are nice, and also... Well, I mean, that's kind of it. Extra heals are nice. Please die. I know Yuri's low on health, but I'm hoping you just die from this. Kind of a gamble. Yeah, okay. I knew you were getting low. Man, that took a while. It is like the pseudo-final boss. It's like the fake ending, so, you know. Makes it a climatic fight. Yo, 11k cash and 6,000 experience. Not bad. I got Malice for everything. 1 more point to get a Light Fusion, which will be great. And Wind is almost at level 2. Oh, now we gotta deal with the emulator being really slow. 15 years. 15 years, my dream. How dare you stand in my way? I had a dream, Martin Luther King Jr. I wouldn't be surprised. This game is based on, like, real-world locations. Are you alright? It's in, like, 1900s, though. Like, I think this game takes place during World War I times. Like, 1910s or something. I'm fine. You shouldn't push yourself so hard. See, I don't understand, though. In this instance, it doesn't make much sense. If Margaret is here, I don't get why they didn't let me pick Margaret. It'd be one thing if Yuri, Zhuzhen, and Alice were just here on their own, but if Margaret's here anyway, I don't get why I couldn't just use Margaret. Zhuzhen could have still had his dialogue. It's not too late if I funnel just a little more chi into the machine. My dreams will. Just a little more. I wish the game wasn't running so slow. What's he trying to pull? Dehuai and his peg leg. Seraphic radiance, awaken from thy slumber and come before me. Or a cutscene here? There's gonna be probably a cutscene, I would assume. It's like the end of the first act. You gotta put like a scene. Oh, he's dead. Oh, Dehuai, we barely knew him. Is he dead? Yeah, the bastard tried to lose his last bit of strength and ignite that spirit machine. Even though he no longer had the strength to stand. A fool till the bitter end. Ah, Roger Bacon. You. Roger Bacon. Both sides fought valiantly indeed. For a battle between ants, I was unexpectedly moved. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Now for the Reverse Demon's Gate invocation. Such a pity you won't get the chance to see it. Perhaps one more push is in order. Break your seal, O God of the heavens! Bacon! Now I want bacon. Oh, but for the cutscene it runs at max speed. Really? Okay, game. I guess the emulator just hates that area. Now everything's running flawlessly.
Now you made me mad, Pops.
Hey, kiddo, what do you think you're doing? Don't! No!
No, he can't. Is he planning to fuse with that monster? Don't do it. Let's get friendly. Most interesting. Fusing with a god in order to defeat a god, eh? But at your level, you'll be swallowed up by the darkness,
just like the other one.
The monster seems to have settled down. Does that mean the fusion succeeded?
Yuri. Your soul is fading.
Most impressive. Such is the unfettered power of a god. But compared with what I had in mind, it is mere child's play. Well, for Dehuai, I suppose I must admit it's something of an achievement. Well, there's no sense in my lingering here. I believe I shall return to London and have myself a spot of tea. Well then, ta-ta everyone. If you survive, I hope you'll come and pay me a visit there someday. Don't!
That day, the flames were almost beautiful as they turned Shanghai to ash. In the blink of an eye, they took away so much. Thoughts, hopes, dreams. And as they watched their world burn, the people cried out in grief. It was like a scene from hell, one of our own making. And that night was the last time I ever saw him.
Dude, that cutscene was sick. That was awesome. That was such a great sequence. I love that cutscene. So good. Well, we're in the second act of the game now. The Asia section is done, so now we're moving on to the Europe part, because this game takes place in Eurasia. Oh, Shadow Hearts. Yeah, they even got like a little other, they got another intro screen, which is kind of cool. It's kind of like 2 discs without being 2 discs, basically. Because they wanted this game to fit on 1 disc. If this game was a PS1 game, it most certainly would have had multi-discs. That's exactly why they made it a PS2 game, though. It's honestly like having 2 discs while not actually having 2 discs. 6 months later, we're in Prague. Oh, we're in Europe now, chat. Ah, another hard day's work complete. Yes, and that was just too funny. He thought it was a poltergeist. It was just the lady next door doing aerobics. Haha, the world's a peaceful place. Anyway, what do you say we get a bite to eat and unwind a bit? Are you asking me out for a drink? You know me too well. Okay. Oh, now we're in control of Alice for a bit. Yuri's out of commission for now. No, I wasn't asleep. I was just thinking, that's all. Well, I don't sleep like this at all, you know? Do I have a lottery ticket? I sure do. Green, green. Alright, I'll take a Thera root. Could be worse. Some advice, even if you fall asleep right after eating, you won't turn into a cow. Don't worry, okay. Sure, sure, whatever you say, man. Put up a save even though I just saved.